Longwood Gardens 2023, a very retro Christmas. Notice the retro decor around as you're walking through. We went with our two little girls and we got dropped off at the front door because we had the strollers and all of their stuff. It was really convenient to do it that way. We went at around 3 o'clock, which was perfect timing for, to see some things with the daylight, but also to get to see some of the lights when it's dark and you can really get the full impact. So first stop on our tour, we went to the DuPont House. We planned the tour according to the daylight. So this was a good stop to see when it's still light outside, because across from the DuPont House, there's a Longwood Gardens farm truck that we took a little photo op in front of. Now the kids are getting excited to actually get into something. So we went into the DuPont House, and in the beginning, there's a conservatory area. To the left, you can watch a movie about the history of the house. In the middle, there was a tree with really old school ornaments. It was pretty cool. And then you're just walking around the house, which is decorated for Christmas. So that was pretty neat too. After we went outside and we continued on the path, I stopped and took a minute or two. I don't even know how long I was standing there, literally just staring at these trees, because the lights on the trees are moving. If you notice and you look closely, you'll see that the lights are moving and they're going to change. It's going to be raining lights like this. So it's really important, I think, if you're going to make the trip out, to actually take time to just slow down, not get caught in the shuffle of so many people, and just really appreciate what you're looking at. Because, I don't know how they do this, but it's really cool. And then they change again. So we're going to continue on our tour. We went to this Birdhouse Treehouse. It's decorated really cute for Christmas on the outside, and the kids wanted to climb up to the top, of course. So we made the little trek up to the top of the treehouse. There's not much inside. It is decorated for Christmas. So, there's a little tree inside and there's a little bench and there are these cool gold ornaments hanging from the ceiling, but that's about it. So we took a look out the windows and then we climbed down and made our next stop, which was the Garden Railway. This is pretty cool because, it's big. You can't tell in this video because I'm kind of zoomed in because I want you to see the detail of it. All the little, trees and shrubbery, but then these little buildings that are lit up. And then, of course, the trains, which are pulled by little Thomas engines, which is cute. And then look at this conservatory. The detail that goes into this is pretty neat. So we're going to pass through the food area because we're not hungry yet. And we're going to go over to the conservatory, which is right opposite of that. And we're going to take a look inside. So we parked the strollers outside and we went in. So through the conservatory, there are different areas, which are different exhibits, and they all have different themes that you can look at, and they're decorated differently and stuff like that. A lot of cool photo ops in here. And take a minute to look at the plants and the ornaments and everything and really soak it all in. We're going to go into the ballroom here. And there are community trees in here, but I'm staring at the ceiling, this pink stained glass, which is awesome. But the community trees were decorated by kids of different community groups, so that's really neat. Now, if you make your way through and continue on the path, you're totally going to miss this. So stop before you exit the ballroom and turn right. You're going to pass through some pink glass, and you're going to feel like you're going on an exit or you're in the wrong spot, but you're actually going to this organ museum. It is behind the scenes of the organ music that's playing when you were walking in the ballroom. And it is really, really neat because it's massive. You don't really get a clear picture of it looking through these windows, but the scale of this organ equipment is insane. And they have information. You can read about the history and everything. We didn't do that. We just looked at it and took a walk out. So we're going back through the conservatory. Now, the kids got scared because, keep in mind, around this time of year, it is packed. So, you stay close and you just keep walking through, follow the path. This is a really cool path with the ornaments. And then we went to the orchid room, an orchid chandelier, which I thought was cool. And then all different types of orchids. Now we're going to go out and see something special. Christmas bells are ringing. Isn't that neat? All right, so now we're hungry. We went to the beer garden because they have pizza and it was quick and easy. We skipped the cafe and the restaurant. Then when we were done eating, we came out through the tunnel of lights. And if you look closely, you'll see the snowflakes are falling. In the lights, that is. But that wasn't enough. We're going to come out and turn around and go back in. And now it's colored circles falling. All right, so now we're out and we're back kind of like to the center area of Longwood Gardens, and now it's dark. So we literally timed this perfectly on this path. Look at the detail of the trees and how it lights up. The kids are still excited, but you know, we're not going to last too much longer, so we're going to try and speed it up and get through as much as we can before they start to get antsy. But take a look at these lights. They have lights in the ground, they have lights on the trees, they have lights shining on the trees, they have lights in the water. It's so amazing. So this, now we took a walk over to the open air fountain show, which, by the way, runs about every 15 minutes, at least at nighttime. So we took a quick look at that before we had to leave, but there was one stop I wanted to make, which was this luminary. We saw it when we first walked in, but it just didn't have the impact, obviously, because it wasn't lit up. And I kind of thought the kids might like it and want to dance around. And sure enough, as soon as we stopped the strollers, they were up and dancing in the light. So anyways, that was our trip to Longwood Gardens. Of course, we didn't get to see everything, but I hope you do. Enjoy.